South Korea. South Korea, officially the Republic of Korea, is a country in East Asia constituting the southern part of the Korea Peninsula and sharing a land border with North Korea. About 25 million people, around half of the country's population of 51 million, live in Seoul capital area. South Korea is considered an emerging market. Its economy has advanced fast that of an emerging market, but has not yet developed to the level of developed markets. South Korea is ranked as the seventh highest country on the Human Development Index in the Asia and Oceania region. Its economy ranks as the world's 10th largest by nominal GDP. Its citizens enjoy one of the world's fastest internet connection speeds and the densest high-speed railway network. South Korea boasts one of the world's largest international airports, the third largest subway system, and the third fastest land train, the KTX. South Korea is home to an endless number of world-class attractions and annual festivals that foreigners and local alike enjoy each year. South Korea has the highest number of broadband internet users in the world, a token to its achievement as a high-tech economy. South Korea is also the world's largest cargo ship builder, which is part of the reason why Korea is now one of the world's 12 biggest economies. Taekwondo is South Korea's national martial arts. Koreans have made contributions to science and technology from ancient to modern times. In the present, South Korea plays an active role in the ongoing digital revolution, with one of the largest electronics industries and most innovative economies in the world. And now, let's talk about the South Korea literature writers and their works. South Korea literature is literature written or produced in South Korea following the division of Korea into North and South in 1945. South Korea literature is primarily written in Korean, though English loanwords are prevalent. The Old Garden by Wang Suk-yong. Internationally acclaimed author Wang Suk-yong presents a tragic love story as two parallel lives, set against a backdrop of the end of the Cold War and South Korea's political revolution of the 80s. The Old Garden is a tale of faith in one's country, to one's ideas, and in one's heart. Wang Suk-yong is a South Korean novelist. Wang Suk-yong is often referred to as Korea's best candidate for Nobel Prize in Literature. Please Look After Mom is a stunning, deeply moving story of a family's search for their missing mother and their discovery of the desires, headaches, and secrets they never realized she harbored within. Kyung Suk-shin is a South Korean writer. She is the first South Korean and first woman to win the Man's Asia Literary Prize in 2012 for Please Look After Mom. Kyung Suk-shin is the author of numerous works of fiction and is one of the South Korea's most widely read and acclaimed novelists. Eat a Peach. Eat a Peach memoir is brutally honest look at person's life, an introspection that will leave you exhausted, humble, and inspired. David Chang. David Chang is an American restaurateur, author, podcaster, and television personality. He is the founder of Momofuku Restaurant Group, which includes Momofuku Noodle Bar, Momofuku Spam Bar, Milk Bar, and Momofuku in New York City, Momofuku Noodle Bar and Cuisine in Toronto, and Momofuku CCDC in Washington. Crying in H Mart, an ab-flinging, powerful memoir about growing up Korean American, losing her mother and forgiving her own identity. Michelle Zauner. Michelle Chumi Zauner is Korean American musician, director, and author. She is best known as the lead vocalist and songwriter of the indie rock band Japanese Breakfast and was previously in the band Little Big League. If I Had Your Face, a debut novel set in contemporary Seoul, Korea, about four young women making their way in a world defined by impossibly high standards of beauty, secret room salons, catering to wealthy men, strict social hierarchies, and K-pop fan mania. Francis Cha. Francis Cha is a former travel culture editor for CNN in Seoul. She grew up in the United States, Hong Kong, and South Korea. The Plotters, a fantastical crime novel set in alternate Seoul, where assassination girls compete for market dominance were fan of Han Kang, Patrick Stewart, and Kill Bill. Kim Yoon-soo. Kim Yoon-soo is a South Korean writer. He studied Korean literature at Kyung-hee University, where he also completed master-level coursework. He made his literary debut in the fall of 2002 with his short story, Easy Writing Lesson, and in 2008 went on to win Jeonju Muse Writing Contest with Danbal Jang Street. Everything Belongs to Us is an intensely character-driven story that surrounds, for the majority, a friendship between the girls whose social status and ambitions night and day. Eugene Grace Wertz. Eugene Grace Wertz is an American novelist who was reviewed for her 2017 book Everything Belongs to Us. Born in Seoul, South Korea, Wertz moved to the United States with her family at the age of 6 and was raised in the North Jersey communities of Paramus and Ridgefield Park. Version 0, a lightning-fast and scourgingly observant thriller about how we can save ourselves from the very real perils of a virtual world. 7 Years of Darkness, a thriller that exposed the relationship between family members. Yoo Jong-jong. Yoo Jong-jong was born in Gangpyeong, South Korea. She initially trained and worked as a nurse. She is now South Korea's leading writer of psychological crime and thriller fiction and is often compared to Stephen King and Raymond Chandler. Minor Feelings. This intimate and devastating book traces her relationship to the English language, to shame and depression, to poetry and female friendship. Cathy Park Hong. Cathy Park Hong is a Korean-American poet, writer, and professor who has published 3 volumes of poetry. Much of her work includes mixed language and serialized narrative. She was named on the 2021 Time 100 list for her writings and advocacy for Asian American women. Thank you for watching.